show you how to tie a bow tie. You're going to start with the bow tie around your neck, one side longer than the other. You can kind of match the curves up so they fit together like that. You're going to take the long side on top of the short side and up through the middle to tie an overhand knot. Put the long side just over your shoulder right now. This is going to be the front half of the bow right here. So you're going to double this part back just right over that knot. You're matching up this little center of the bow right here with where the knot is going to go. So it's going to start to look like a bow right here. And now you're going to take this long side down around the front to make that middle part right there. You want it to start getting a little bit big right below that knot. To tie the second half of the bow in the back, you can pinch this front bow together and you find that hole right there. So you have the hole between your overhand knot right here and your bow right here. And there's your hole. This bow's a little bit loose on my neck right now just so I have some extra fabric to work with. If you are tying it a little closer, your hole might be a little bit tighter. So I'm going to tie the second half of the bow in the back. It's going to go through like this. So this whole part of the fabric is going to go through that hole in the back. You want to make sure you start on the side that the front loop is already on, so it ends up opposite. So I'm going to go through this way. If your loop was on this side, you would go through the other direction. So it's not always the same direction. It kind of depends on what side you like to tie the bow on. So pinch the bow together here, find your hole. I'm going to pinch this part of the bow, so just that big fat part right there. And I'm going to shove it through that hole in the back. So I know that part's a little bit hard to show, but I just pushed it through, kind of pulled it through with this hand, and now I have a little bit of it coming through right there. You might have a little bit less, and that's okay. It's kind of going to hold it together right now. So pinch. I like to hold on to this tail right here with this, and then grab this front loop with this whole hand, so that's staying there. You're going to keep pulling this whole loop through in the back just to get that full fabric out there. And I can open it up and match the two so you're getting the whole bow symmetrical. Make sure you have your center straightened out. And now if your bow is lined up, but the knot in the middle is too loose, you can pull this neck part here to just tighten the knot behind, and that'll cinch your bow up. If you pull this part right here, that will also tighten the knot, but you don't want to do that too much that you'll have it too far over on one side. So, finagle it around, wiggle it together, and make it pretty. You can now adjust on your neck to get it placed however you want. If it's too loose on your neck, you can just cinch it just right up to get it close. And there you go. Have fun.